back!
Hello again!
Being as this is the same file, in theory, we shouldn't have to resyncage everything.
Just cutting it. Wanna go this way?
We are missing all of that side of the map.
Okay, let's go that way. Skirt.
Oh, fun fact, Dad. That UI that pops up when I change the volume does not affect...
The capture card.
Yep.
Do you know why?
Because it's not part of the capture card.
It has nothing to do with the game. So how about that Sinnoh last thing?
I'm taking screenshots of Sinnoh. I'm planning on making like a little short, basically, about
The end of it.
End of service is coming up, and that's... We're in Final Sin color right now.
It kind of sucks when games do that, but at the same time, I guess they had to move on.
Well, I feel like it's becoming a sunk cost for them at this point. Not many people like it, and unfortunately for the people who do like it, most of them have like 5 different accounts or are part of like 10 different guilds. You have a lot of mercs or pilots running around. You know, either people who don't have a home and just guild hop because they can't stay in a guild because theirs is dying. So they just hop around. Or you have pilots, people who just use other people's accounts to play because people need a body to be filled and active in the guild rather than someone just sitting there as a corpse. And there's a lot of corpse guilds floating around.
Kind of going to happen towards the end of a game's life.
It's not even the end of the game. Before they announced end of service, they were going to... There was a lot of that happening anyway. So... And again, a lot of people have like 5 different accounts.
So it's hard to keep all of them active too. That's why a lot of the times people ask about which one's your main account or...
Yeah. Or worse, not even just which one's your main account. For some people, they've been donated accounts by people who aren't using them. Shin was donated a whale that is now part of our guild.
Well, your mom was talking about how some people were spending thousands of dollars on games too.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, do that.
I don't understand the point. It's not something you can physically buy. Well, then it's not for you.
No.
For us, a lot of times it's skins or like paid nightmares that are better than the free ones. Obviously, they gotta incentivize you to buy them.
Well,
and getting more crystals so that you can summon the shit out of things and min-max everything. Because otherwise, you gotta really slog your way to get free crystals enough to be able to do it in gacha games. It's terrible.
That's most games nowadays.
Yeah. You'll be lucky if you can summon once a month, and that's with daily logins, completing your dailies, and participating actively in guild stuff. Also, this game requires you to join a guild. It's a requirement, because otherwise you don't get anything.
Oh no, everything's a major slog.
It's worse than a slog. You lose out on like 90% of everything.
All the
guild events, co-op events, anything where you're supposed to be working with your guild.
Working with a guild, yeah.
It emphasizes all the PvP, which makes it harder. And I get some people are just not into that, you know? I mean, I wasn't super into it.
I'm not really interested either.
I'm still not super into it, though my guild leader's trying to convince me to join a group for the new game that I've picked up. So... But I'm planning on making a little video as, like, my time comes to an end with Sinnoh, just to wrap it up. I know no one's gonna care, but it's like...
Hey, it's
this was 3 years of my life.
Is it gonna sadden you when we get our first game done on here?
Not as much, because we can keep playing this one. And I don't mean after it's done. I mean, we can keep playing the games after they're done. With end of service coming up for Sinnoh, you can't play it at all once it's gone. It just...
Oh, I know. It's
gone forever.
The difference is that it no longer be for something like this.
Yeah, and it wouldn't make me sad in that sense for one of these to go away. That just means, oh, well, it's done. On to the next thing.
That's another playthrough.
Yeah. It'll make me a little sad, I guess, because it's like, oh, well...
That was time spent.
But it's not going to make me as sad in the sense that, you know... You know what I'm going for here.
It's not a permanent gone.
It's not like once the game is over, the disc explodes inside the machine and then it just shits out little glass chunks. Congratulations, you beat the game. Go buy it again and start over, fucker. Like, it's not that brutal. If it was, that would suck.
We would never finish a game.
No, then you just keep restarting. Wait, no, this is the wrong way. So this is where we may find some shrooms or wood. There's no shrooms or wood.
Not in this one.
I can tell, because no. What I mean by shrooms or wood is there's like little side piece items that you can get, and that's some of them. Kick the dead body. There we go.
He can kick so well.
No, he kind of just rolled over like he was tired.
Yep.
Let me sleep. Don't step on my face.
Leave my hands alone.
No. Stop that.
There's a new piece to the game. A girl named Leah. My spies tell me she is the child of the witch Adria, who is hiding in the deserts of Chaldeum. Bring this news to the master at once. Not enough hatred.
Ooh, I got an amulet finally.
I mean, I know Sinnoh Eos does not affect you, Dad, but it's still like...
It's been a big part of you, so I can understand the attachment. So I could never be... I would absolutely hate it if PWI ever disappeared.
Oh my god. I know that... I would hate it too. Shin, not as much as you, but it'd still be like, oh. Shin has told us, though, that we all have to stick around for Eos. We can't just abandon ship. No retirement allowed.
I'll kill you just as I did the others. Delay her while I prepare her demise in the depths below.
I'm coming too!
Horrible things to us.
They are dead. I am looking for another, a prisoner in rags.
Yes, the man with the golden eyes. I saw Magda take him into Leoric's old torture chambers below us.
Magda will die.
Keep the dead body.
Well, I'm guessing this is where we get to be Nephilim finally.
No. This is only...
No, it's not the temple yet.
No. We already did the temple.
Yeah.
That was before this.
Sorry, it's been a while.
No, this is us just going through Leoric's manor. However, we don't have to worry about, you know, his wife who carries her head around.
At least it's not like Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, this is the cooking zone. Everything looks real toasty in here.
I got a barrel. I had to make it explode.
Hey, Dad, look, it's Rob's favorite torture device.
A rack?
Yeah.
Well, for him it usually feels good.
It's like, oh, that's so much better. Thank you for stretching out my spine. That doesn't hurt? Not yet, it doesn't.
Yep, keep going.
Is attempting to wrest control
I
of
could
my
use
thoughts
that.
away from me. Voices direct me to
I mean,
horrendous
I can
acts.
relate. My
And there
spine
are
is all
times when
kinds
I
of
seem
fucked.
unable to control my body. Lazarus knows. This is certain. He looks at me strangely when he thinks me otherwise disposed.
Pardon the yawning. It's a little bit of a sleepy day. It's very rainy right now.
Which isn't a bad thing.
No, until the grass shoots up, and then Mom's like, "You need to mow the lawn! Mow the lawn! Go mow the lawn! We haven't finished mowing the lawn, you piece of shit!
Uh-huh.
Oops! Last one."
And you get a piece. And you get a piece.
Hang on. We missed all of that over there.
Yeah,
But
we're
this
coming
is
back
a
around
loop.
now. This one's a loop.
This feels like a loop, at least. It's a little loopy. I mean, it's a square.
Challenge.
No.
My hatred is too low.
Love those healing buffs.
Bing bong.
I must wait to use that ability.
Why is it when we record, everything feels so much harder? Like, this is never usually this hard. I mean, not saying that I've seen this dude before, but, like,
It seems like more monsters come out
I'm
of the
using
woodwork.
more potions than I ever have. Are you kidding me? There's another boss just sitting over here?
I am wounded. Need more time. My mind is stronger.
Good for your mind. My mind is currently exploding, apparently.
Don't worry, and we also have more stuff. What do we have over here? Oh, goody. More things I can unlock.
Yep.
Oh, I needed that.
Yay. Dad, what time should we call it?
How much we got?
Well, currently it's 3:16.
Okay.
I'm just wondering. Oh, hey, look, I have one of these.
Mm-hmm.
No and no. So
Steady game?
this one. That one's always really good.
I like the one that you start jumping out of the way.
That's not any of these.
Your companions start to show up.
Here, I'll condense. Oh, yeah, I could have dropped you these too, and that would have done it.
More stuff to break.
Here. You got the condensing? You have condensing. We do this in games. We're sharing our inventory space.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we end up just,
And we also try not to, yeah.
That's my favorite torture tool, the giant axe. What the fuck do you use that for? Just chopping their heads off? That's not torture.
No, that's when you just maim them.
We just go down. Because there is an up, but I don't know how up it is.
Also don't know if that's the actual right way.
Yeah, we don't know what the right way is in this one, because the map changes.
That's the whole point. Well, you're healing the whole way.
Yeah, because do you see my health bar?
That thing must die.
What thing? That thing. Dad, anything else on our list?
Yeah, sure.
When you have an opportune moment to actually look at it, being as we may die, and I'm terrified. Here. Eat slow.
Okay.
I'm really working this one leg here.
So how's the driving thing coming?
I hate you. Why do you do this to me? How dare you? Bullshit.
Well, she's been working on driving with her auntie for about a week and a half.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Last
Last I heard, it was doing pretty good. So.
Well, so last night,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if... No, you didn't talk to Mom because you didn't get a chance to.
I'm not going to. That's up to you.
No. What I mean is, I pulled in just as Mom had come home, apparently. In fact, I could tell she'd just come home because she was still sitting in her frickin' car. The lights were on, and I could see it at a distance. I'm like, there she is! Yep. So, don't hit the target, and don't run over the grass. Because I still cannot park to save my freaking life.
Heinous, treasonous plans as well. Lazarus.
It's getting better. It's just not great.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite there yet.
So the practice is working on it.
Mom was surprised that A, I drove us home, and B, I parked so well, being as she thought that was Stacy who parked. We have all of this up.
Yeah, we just gotta go up. This is the way back. Okay. Too bad we couldn't just pull up the map. Drag.
I'm trying.
There you
You
go.
don't drag so well.
I'm kind of a heavy.
Well, also, if you move, it says you're still moving, and thusly, I don't matter.
And it drags you back to me.
No, it doesn't pull you back to me. It just makes it take longer, because it's like pulling a sitting bear by the collar. It doesn't work. And kill.
People!
Oh god, there's people! So, yeah, Mom thought that Stacy was the one driving because she saw two people with glasses sitting in a car. And thought that Stacy was the one who parked, and then was like, because I parked. Were super proud of me for not hitting anything.
So next time, hit more?
Apparently.
Sorry, you can't turn off the blades.
I wish we could. That would make this easier. We can, however, shove spikes in it. So it's going okay. I mean, I did have a teeny tiny, teensy little accident with not a human, with myself, if that makes sense.
Part of it wasn't really your fault, so,
Well, the part that is my fault is I ran over a cone that was very tall, and so the bottom was wide, and so it was tall enough that as I dragged it underneath of the car, it scratched up the bottom.
Well, it pulled a piece off. Loosened
Something that was already not attached proper to begin with. Not that anyone knew that at the time. Tabarzin.
It's that giant axe.
I know. Again, why the fuck do you need an axe? That big, at least. Like, seriously. Low quality Tabarzin. Now that sounds more promising for torture. You smush more than you cut.
It just makes it dull and rusty.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of things that are dull and rusty, we need to sharpen our knives.
Yeah.
Well, the knives aren't rusty, but Jesus Christ, they suck. Even the black ones that are nice and like stone are really squishy. They just keep squishing things.
Well, I could bother to do that someday.
Yeah. When, we can't record because Mom's home.
Yeah.
But I mean, you probably felt it with the chicken. I feel it especially with veggies. It bothers me because I'm like, I keep maiming and squishing them, and they're not. It doesn't
You're
cut.
not really cutting.
You just. It's like you go to cut a grape in half for some reason.
You squish through it
and instead it's just more like instead of a nice little shink. Oh, look, you have battle sorrow now. How's that feel, Dad?
Why not?
Yay! Pokey stabby.
I need to go back that way.
But yeah, no. So the other day, I backed over a cone, and there was a piece under the front grille that is like the bottom of the hood. If that makes sense, like the underside of all of the junk that goes in the front of your car, very bottom. That piece was apparently improperly attached and already loose by the time that this had happened, because the car was owned by someone else who had messed it up before. And all I did was finish the job by completely removing it by running over a cone. At least I ran over a cone and did not hurt anybody, but that's the worst I've done yet, so far. Yeah, currently we're working on smoother braking, being as I am, as a gamer, very much trigger-happy with pressing buttons.
She tends to mash instead of...
Well, I wait till the last possible fucking second and then just brake! like I'm in a hurry. I have zero patience. So I just tend to give everybody in the car whiplash. Or launch them through the windshield. Or in some cases, terrifying myself mostly, thinking I'm going to flip the car.
All good things, all good things.
Define all good things, Dad. We play racing games and you know I'm shit at this. Just so you know, in racing games, the walls are to help you steer. So you just ride the guardrails the whole way around that really bad turn.
And apparently it works better than actually driving.
Why do the work when you can have things do the work for you?
Just slam into the walls on your way by.
Yeah, just use your car doors are not that important to you. You can just scratch them up on both sides by rubbing them against the guardrail.
Bumpers, things like that are just meant to be there.
The reason it's called a bumper is you're supposed to bump it. Right?
No, not particularly.
So that's why when you run face first into things, you just boing right off of them.
It's not made of rubber.
Yeah. One of the things, though, that does not help is I am not a social creature, and I have not been very well socialized, and I don't know how to predict what people are going to do on the road. So I end up confusing a lot of really bad drivers as to what the fuck I'm doing when I'm practicing driving in a parking lot.
Well, apparently this is the way out.
Also, she's told me... Wait.
In here, in the Iron Maiden.
Down below, yeah.
In the Iron Maiden.
He's in the corner. That's why it triggered. So,
Open
with
the
that
maiden.
with that in mind,
God bless you. I was certain I was gonna die in there.
well, isn't that the point of an Iron Maiden, to kill you?
Yep.
I've never gotten this event before. What the fuck?
I heard rumors of vast treasure to be found down here. A damn fool that I am, I believed them. Don't know why I thought it might be inside an Iron Maiden. All I could
I
think
don't
of while
either,
I was
dude.
trapped in that horrible darkness was that no one would ever know what had happened to me.
Well, good news. You're free now. So,
I get a level.
No, you get experience, and it only apparently applied to you, even though the note says otherwise.
I'm guessing it's that first player animation thing.
The first player bias. But so,
I need more hatred to do that.
You ran out of Pokey Stabby.
I ran out of shooty bangy.
She had to stop for a second.
They can't stop me forever. But so, trying to think of what I was saying before that happened. Also, one second.
Yeah, we have all of
Up
that
there.
stuff to go.
Over there,
Yep.
and back there.
Yep.
So, back.
Finally just back.
Yeah.
Okay, bull.
So, when it comes to driving, yeah, I'm terrible at this.
Hey, you'll get it eventually.
Well, I'm also learning in a state where we have some of the world's worst drivers ever. According, apparently, my aunt says that according to guides and everything from, like, Jiffy Lube and such, the area we're in is one of the worst. Not specifically for us, just like this state and the places inside of it.
That's because there's a lot of idiots.
Yeah, people drive like assholes. And I've been trying to be aware of them and be like, no.
We're just gonna do this for a minute. Just because I can. I get to twirl a stick and run around.
I mean, I've been doing pretty good with the road driving, just need to be less heavy-footed on the brake. Being as, again, I keep waiting too long and being on the last possible fucking second.
You know what's funnier? So one of my skills right now gives me HP as well.
Yeah, it's that mantra thing that you got going on.
Not just that. Also, one of the armor pieces. For every bit of damage I do, it gives me more health.
Well, yeah.
So my health hasn't been moving now. I'm kind of liking that. Now, if I can just find more of that.
Mom, though, thinks that I'm ready to go driving in this kind of weather. And by the way, Dad, I think it's been 30 minutes. So let's,
Want to call it?
let's take a pause after this fight and then do another episode. Okay? Like, get it to the point where we can sit still comfortably and nothing's coming for us.
What time is she supposed to be home?
I don't know, but being as she went in for 6, she could get off at 4, 5, or 6.
Do we want to just plan for early?
Let's plan for 4:30.
I have more control now.
Nice, 11.
Alright, hang on, wait. Come back here. Outro time?
Okay.
Well, that's the end of this one. Subscribe if you guys want to. We don't really care if you do or don't. But if you do, you get to see more content like this, and you can get notified every time we upload.
If you smash the bell, you ding-dongs.
Yeah, ding-dong that bell, you ding-dongs.
Now have a horribly rotten day.
I keep changing the outro every, 3 seconds.
Eh.